is Earth. The year 2100. This is the headquarters of Space Patrol, and men from Earth, Mars, and Venus live and work there as guardians of peace.
Oh, Uranus must be a very dull planet. All the rock samples I've examined are quite normal.
Try some of these.
Where are they found?
In the Uranus polar region. And begorra, it's so hot in here, we might as well be there now.
Hot poles and cold equators. Everything on Uranus is upside down, just like your inventions. See what I mean? This leak keeps falling over.
It isn't a leak. It's a plant from Uranus.
Well, it looks like a leak.
I suppose you remember that 2 years ago, we lost 20 men and a space freighter on Uranus.
They just disappeared, didn't they?
Yes. Well, I sent an expedition out there to see if they could find the wreckage. But all they discovered was the empty freighter and no sign of the men.
Maybe they got lost in the jungle and died of starvation.
We'd have still found their bones. But these men have vanished.
Any wild animals on Uranus, Colonel Rayburn?
There's no advanced form of life there, whatever. Only plants.
Well, plants couldn't have killed 20 men. Now, we should send me to Uranus, Colonel.
I can't spare you. The round trip would take 6 months.
So this plant that Professor Haggerty examined comes from Uranus?
Yes.
And it talks?
Yes. We're trying to get it decoded.
I can't wait to hear the translation. So this is your talking vegetable?
Unfortunately, the decoding computer can't translate what it said.
I'm not surprised.
My daughter feels the plant is too young to speak properly.
You mean the recording you've taped might be the sounds a baby makes?
Exactly.
Well, then we'll have to wait for the plant to grow up.
If it grows up without hearing grown-up plants talk, its speech will remain babyish.
Take it out of the pot.
That isn't stopping it. The pot contains Uranus soil. We thought the plant was dying for lack of food. That's why we put it in there. If it wanted to walk, it could easily step out.
Where were you the first time it took a stroll?
Here. I was looking at the air conditioner. It was out of order and terribly hot. 78 degrees. Disgraceful.
78 degrees? That's the summer temperature at the Uranus pole. Professor Haggerty, if you want that plant to walk again, turn up the heat.
Big jabers. Why didn't I think of that myself?
Don't blame me if I'm wrong.
You aren't wrong, Dart, and you've talked yourself into another mission.
Uranus?
Yes. I want you to bring back some larger plants.
Why?
If their speech can be decoded, maybe we'll learn what happened to the 20 men we lost on Uranus.
I wish the Colonel would send us on leave instead. I'm getting homesick for Mars. And I am desirous to visit Venus again.
I'm afraid you'll both have to wait for that leave you were talking about. We must prepare for takeoff at once.
Where are we going?
To Uranus.
It's wonderful to wake up again. Are we near Uranus yet, Captain?
I'll go and check. Come in, please.
Colonel Rayburn here. Over.
We're 200,000 miles from Uranus. We should be approaching the planet in half an hour.
When you land, make sure it's safe to leave the galosphere. If there's any difference, forget the plants and return to Earth. Over and out.
Take your positions, boys. We're nearly there. See if you can get Uranus on the video screen, will you, Husky?
Uranus is one planet I intend to erase from my travel itinerary.
Me too. I've eaten plenty of leeks for dinner, but on Uranus, I nearly ended up as a dinner for a leek.
I'll call Rayburn. Galosphere 347, calling Space Headquarters, Earth.
Captain Dart is calling you on the sonar beam.
Put them on the video screen.
We weren't able to get the plants, Colonel. They started to attack us, and we just managed to escape with our lives.
As long as you and your crew are safe, that's the main thing. But at least we know what happened to those 20 men. Then the next space patrol men who go to Uranus will be able to talk to them and make friends with them. Over and out.
I wouldn't fancy trying to make friends with those plants.
In their own way, they might be as advanced as we are.
If those leeks are advanced, I'm an onion.
Talking of onions, I could do with some soup.
You can dream about soup when we're in the freezer. Come on, you two. Let's get going.